What's up, Bobcats? She's Izzi Gerencher.
And she's Camille Amrogelly.
And we have an interesting show for you all today.
This week we have some student feedback on the TikTok turnaround,
An intention hooking club on campus,
a feature on one of our physics teachers here at Sage Creek,
and last but not least, our wonderful news segment.
This is sure going to be an engaging show. Now let's cue the intro.
Izzi, what did you do in the 12 hours that you didn't have TikTok?
Well, I tried looking through Instagram Reels, but it just wasn't the same.
Same. I'm so glad we didn't have to wait too long at all.
I wonder what other Sage Creek students thought of the ban.
Here's Sierra, Dean, and Jake with Man on the Street.
Hello, Bobcats, and welcome to this week's Man on the Street. I'm Sierra Pampel, and today we're going to be seeing your thoughts and opinions on the TikTok ban. What are your thoughts on the TikTok ban?
It's cool.
It was weird.
It's whatever.
I don't like the TikTok ban because I think that it's like taking away a right to express ourselves, and I really like TikTok too, and I don't want the trends to go away.
Okay, why do you think it was cool?
Just like people can get off their phones.
Why?
Like, I didn't think it would happen, and then like everything happened, and then everything didn't happen, and it's like, I think it became a big deal, but also like not at the same time. Like, things are happening without happening, and it was really uncomfortable.
Why?
There's other options, you know.
I don't use TikTok.
Even though the TikTok ban has been lifted, our Bobcats here at Sage Creek have shown many different opinions on the issue. We hope you enjoyed this week's Man on the Street. This has been Sierra Pampel, camera operator Dean Gross, and editor Jake Householder.
Now that TikTok is back, I can finally look at all my saved videos again.
Same. I almost thought I lost all of my crocheting tutorials. Wow, that makes me sound old.
Yeah, crocheting sounds so fun, but I have nowhere to start.
Well, there's a crochet club here at Sage Creek.
Wait, really? Let's check it out with Ashley, Leah, and Juliette.
Natalie Sinchon is the president of one of our crochet clubs on this campus. Not only does it teach crochet skills, but it's also for a good cause.
I have a really big passion for crochet, and I really wanted to combine that and help the community in some ways. So in San Diego, there's a big homelessness problem, so I decided to choose that as in combination with my passion for crochet to crochet beanies for the local homeless. We have a few members that are really dedicated, and we're making a pretty good amount of beanies, and overall it's pretty good and it's a fun time.
Natalie's hard work not only helps others outside of school, but it gives people in our own Sage Creek community something to be a part of.
I like lots of artistic things, especially that I can do in the 3D, and crochet is something that I hadn't really explored, that and other textile arts. So I thought that joining the club would be a cool way to learn and then hopefully expand what I could do artistically.
Well, I just really like the environment. Like, it's like the classes, like just generally like the classes like pretty chill, and I just overall just the environment here is just pretty nice.
Natalie's Crochet Club meets every Wednesday in Miss Hunter's room, 2305, and is open for anyone wanting to get hooked on a new hobby.
Natalie's work in the club will take her and her club members far. It is certainly a club to consider joining. With camera operator Leah Mennie and editor Juliette Delicio, this has been Ashley Jew reporting for The Sage.
Wow, that sounds like such an amazing club. I think I joined too many clubs during Club Rush, actually.
Yeah, same. I thought it would help us as freshmen. But again, as freshmen, we need to decide what classes we want to take for the next 3 years.
I think I want to take physics. It seems very fun.
Okay, Smart Kiki. Maybe you can get a head start with one of the teachers here.
Miss Nick. Take it away, Max, Dean, Emry, and Austin.
This year, one of Sage Creek High School's math teachers is working hard to improve students' learning, but by teaching AP statistics and physics. Miss Nick, a teacher at Sage Creek High School since 2022, has to explore a new curriculum to teach physics herself.
It's been very different. Normally I teach only math here, and I stay in one room. This year I've been switching from room to room to be able to do all of my cool labs here in physics while still doing math down in my math room. And it's actually been kind of cool. It hasn't been without its difficulties and challenges, but overall it's been pretty cool. We're doing a lot of really cool projects in physics.
Although changing an entire teaching system can be difficult, sometimes this change can be by choice.
I did really like the idea of teaching physics, and I knew it was going to be a new curriculum, and I knew that I had things that I could give back. I have experience in physics, and I knew that I could bring something to the table that would benefit students. It's a really cool, engaging way to teach a lot of topics about our world and about math and incorporating all into one, and I'm just glad I have the opportunity for now.
Miss Nick uses a lot of data and graphs and examples to help us learn as a class, and I think she does a pretty well job of doing that.
Understanding that learning goes further than just in the classroom, this class curriculum explores the idea of taking the physics and engineering field in the real world as an option.
I feel like if you're really interested in physics or anything related to physics, like engineering or something like that, it can really help you because physics is a really widespread of a lot of careers.
Change might be challenging, but not for Miss Nick and her students. She's constantly working to enhance her teaching abilities and hopes to help her students learn various degrees of science more effectively. This has been Emry Molina, Dean Gross, Max Delicio, and Austin Jew reporting.
That course sounds awesome.
On a more serious note, there are still huge wildfires burning through LA right now.
Thousands of people just lost their homes in the fires and need your help.
Here's Kai, Luke, and Jack for news telling us how we can help the fire victims.
The California fires have unfortunately taken the lives of many and permanently affected many more. Students and faculty at Sage Creek have come together to create a donation drive to help the victims of the LA fires.
For me personally, it hit me really hard, and I felt I needed to do something other than just watching the wildfires on TV from my couch. Coming together as a community when faced with such horrible things going on in the world is probably one of the most important things that we can do.
I have family over in LA, and I grew up in LA for the past 11 years, so with the wildfires happening, it is very personal to me, and I found that the best way that I can really do something about it is just reach out and also just donate, do whatever I can to help out.
There are many ways to join this cause.
You can drop donations off at the library, the front office, the student store, my classroom, room 3302. And I just keep telling everyone, think of all the things that you use from the time you wake up in the morning to the time you go to bed, and that's what these students need.
I think the best thing we can do is help, either by donating, by volunteering, whether that's signing up for blood drive donations, or whether that's providing even like teddy bears, blankets, toiletries, all that stuff above in those posters. It really does make a difference.
Once again, donations can be made at the office, the library, and room 3302. This has been Jack Spark with camera operators Kai Law and Wesley Bodensteiner and editor Luke Miller reporting for The Sage.
Well, that's it for this show, Bobbies.
Make sure to check out all of our social media at The Sage Publication on all platforms,
as well as all of our new articles and media at thesagenews.com. Once again, this has been Camille Amrogelly
and Izzi Gerencher reporting for
The Sage.